Hello and welcome to Grind Slime TV with me, your host Aaron. And today we're talking about an absolute gore grind classic out of Stockholm, Sweden, back in 1994. Oh yes, one of the regular watchers, Smithy, reached out to me and said, "Aaron, no one's done a review of this on YouTube." I said, "Surely they must have." I looked. He's right, they haven't, and I think it's got something to do with the artwork. So with that being said, Regurgitate's Effortless Regurgitation of Bright Red Blood. Here it is on YouTube for the first time. See, I've got to hold it all the way back here because apparently having this artwork up on the screen might get me in trouble somewhat. But I get you can't really see it, so I'll show you the LP. So this is the album we're talking about, and he's got some excellent dentures going on there. Don't mind if I do. 37 tracks, absolutely beautiful DB in blasting gore grind. Oh, it's fantastic. The vocals have got a really cool range. You've got the mids, lows, and highs all going on, which on a gore grind record can sometimes be a bit of a rarity. You know, you've got the odd pitch shifting going on as well, so nice variety. You've got a bass that sounds like a bulldozer. You've got a guitar that sounds like a bag of nails in a fucking microwave. And the drumming's just fantastic. Everyone on this album brings their A game. And here's the boys themselves, as you can see. Pause that. You can look at their names and whatnot, because I ain't fucking reading them. Forget it. Not happening, mate. There's the other side. Now, my one complaint with this FOAD release, and I don't have many FOAD release complaints because they're one of the most important labels right now. They're bringing out a load of old stuff and represses that a lot of the kids today are missing out on. This being one of them. However, now I don't know if this is just my copy, but my LP does not fit inside the inlay. It's got that horrible crunchy, crusty. Ugh, I don't like that. Ooh no. But you've got the little logo there. Got a little bit of Scully on the other side, and it's of course black vinyl the way it's meant to be. Now I like the colour vinyl stuff, as you all know, but I'm a sucker for the old school black vinyl. You know, it is what it is. Apparently, black vinyl sounds better than like coloured vinyl or splattered vinyl or any of that fancy stuff. But I don't know how much better the sound is. I mean, I've never put on a picture disc or a splatter disc or anything and gone, "Oh, this sounds shit." Do you know what I mean? So I don't know if you need supersonic hearing to hear and the differences, but apparently there is one. But you know, I've no complaints. It's more the aesthetic sort of thing for me. You know, like the 180 gram thing is. It's just all about that sort of thing, isn't it? So apparently they last longer. I don't know, but I'll have to ask the experts. But like I say, we've got there the 37 tracks. Some standout ones for me are Vulva Fermentation. It's got a really cool sort of dissonant lead bit in the middle, which is well, not so much a lead as it is more of a sort of drone kind of thing, and then it goes back into the blasting again. It's really cool. You've got Total Dismemberment of a Female Corpse. That's a really cool one. That's one of the heavier ones, I think, but they're all heavy as fuck, obviously. It's fucking gore grind. But as far as like riffage goes, I think, especially with the old sort of punkness going on, really cool. This is a really punky album as well. Like, don't get it twisted. This has got influences. Like I say, there's a lot of D beating going on in here. And over on the other side, and don't worry, ladies. I know it says Total Dismemberment of a Female Corpse, but just 4 tracks later, you've got testicular trauma, so it's okay. The geezers are suffering and all. Don't worry about it. They are equal opportunist offenders, which is what we love. So what else have we got here? Purulent Discharge from the Urethra. That could be my favourite song on the album. It's got this really cool sort of a Gaffacles feel to it. You know, like the mince core beat, or the mince beat as I like to call it, going on. That's a really cool one. And then funny enough, 4 tracks later, again, they do the Splattered Brains cover of Agathocles, which was, if I remember rightly, that was on their there's a prominent track on both their first demos, both Cabal, Gnosticism, and If This Is Gore, What's Meat Then demos. And the second demo is better. I mean, the first demo is great and everything. You know, the music's there, but it's just missing that oomph where it's quite lo-fi. It's like, oh, it's like you can hear it, but you can't really feel it. But on the second one, it was much better, like a lot more sort of live raw sound, even though the other one was. But you know what I mean. But we're not talking about them. We're talking about these guys. And what else we got on here? We've got the old, oh yeah, the closing track as well, yeah, which is the title track. That's a really cool one because the opening riff, it's heavy as balls, but it almost has like a sort of a Motorhead swing to it. So really, really cool, that sort of stuff. So I thought it was about time someone did this then. This has been a dream of mine doing this since at least a couple of hours ago when Smithy pointed it out to me. So yeah, glad we finally got the end of it. And I just thought as well as a little extra bonus just for you guys, I'll show you my other Regurgitate releases just right quickly. You know, I don't want to get too much into them because I've done something before, but we've got, of course, the bootleg CD compilation of all their demos and splits and whatnot, which is great fun. We've got the old, oh yeah, and here it is again. This one is the Effortless Regurgitation, which is also the torture sessions and whatnot, which is really, really cool. This is basically the album I just showed you, plus the torture sessions demo and a couple of splits as well. I think there's only like two other ones on here, all of which are there, of course, apart from the full length. But then you've got this one, which is just the torture sessions. It's got the sort of nicer artwork, been done a bit better, in my opinion. It's not stretched or anything. Looks nice and cool. We've got, of course, Carnivorous Erection, the first Regurgitate album I heard, and it was gold dust back in the day. I managed to get all this stuff through Grind Farmer after years of looking for all this shit. You know, because Regurgitate records, until recently, they were not easy to get a hold of. And when you could, they were expensive. Over here, we've got the easy swallowing, bloody gore pieces, demo. What is it called? Oh, gore E-piece. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I knew it was something weird like that. And, yeah, that's got a bunch of their sort of split stuff that they've done, like with Grudge and yeah, that Grudge one. That's definitely on the Effortless Regurgitation compilation for sure. We've got the Concrete Human Torture demo. So before the bloody torture sessions, right? Even though this is on the torture sessions, but don't tell anybody. But, yeah, one of my favourite releases of theirs. Really cool. Carnivorous is my favourite by them. But like I say, that was the first one I heard. But when I had the back in the day, Regurgitate's Effortless Regurgitation Torture Sessions compilation CD, which apparently grew legs and ran off somewhere. Me and my mate Ad used to listen to that all the time, just drinking beer and playing darts. It was great. Great memories. Now over here we've got Self Disembowelment, another one of their little EP come demo type things. Really, really cool stuff. And then we've also got over here, we've got the Torture Sessions on Zavanel. Oh yes, again, FOAD Records. Same with this one, as I've shown before on here. And the same with this one. It's there. Some re-recordings of some older songs. Like I think these are like a load of songs from like the Torture Sessions and whatnot, all like redone. Really cool stuff. And there's two more coming out as well. Deviant and their last one, which Lullabies for the Sick or something. I can't remember. I remember it was okay, but I'm going to get it anyway because, like I said, I'm not a completionist, but for some bands I am, and Regurgitate is one of them. We've also got their split with Skullhog. This is an absolute belter, and Skullhog bring the pain as well. Really good. They were formerly known as Bile. If you can get a hold of their Camp Bloodshed Bile compilation, oh mate. So yeah, that's Camp Blood and the Shed. I've got one over there. I think it's called like Camp Bloodshed. It's both, but oh, good stuff. And then you've got their split with Noisier as well. So, oh, and don't forget the CD, the bootleg, with all the demos and splits and whatnots. So, yeah, that's a nice Regurgitate video for all of you. As you can tell, I'm quite the fan. So, we'll catch you on the flip side. Support the underground scene, including your local one. Most of all, the local one. Not a lot of people do that anymore. from what I understand. But yeah, chew your food.